Elena leaves the hospital. Welcome to this episode of Tedoy La Vida, episode 39. Before we step right into this video, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all of you. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Elena leaves the hospital, and as if nothing had happened to her, she meets Pedro behind Ernesto's back. After Elena woke up from the induced coma, the doctor assures Ernesto and Horacio that she has no sequelae. That is a condition that results from a serious accident. So, happy Ernesto goes to see Elena, and taking advantage of the fact that she is tanned, he behaves as if they were the perfect couple. To top it all, Andrea assures her daughter that her marriage is perfect and her husband is almost a saint. However, as soon as Andrea leaves, Elena confesses to Gabriela that she feels very bad when Ernesto approaches her and for not being able to remember well what is happening, so the young woman recommends that she calm down. Later, Andrea has a crazy brilliant idea to go to the streets to sell her product. This is because she has not managed to do it among her friends as expected. As she does not have the permit, some police officers end up taking her. Andrea asks Gabriela for help, and she asks Samuel. Although with some setbacks, the future lawyer manages to get his mother-in-law out. Of course, the lady remains in debt to her daughter because she paid the fine. For his part, after visiting Elena and giving her the good news that he will be leaving the hospital the next day, Ernesto talks to Irene and asks her to stay at home longer. But because he wants to get his wife back, Irene gets out of hand and reminds him that he had said that he was going to set Elena free. Ernesto confesses that he is going to fight for his marriage, so the woman ends up accepting his proposal reluctantly. Meanwhile, although he does a drama and assures that he will not forgive Nelson for what he did to him, Domingo ends up forgiving him as if nothing had happened and even returns to work in the workshop. Although Nelson got away with his friend, karma catches up with him. It happens that the man writes in a letter the love he feels for Esther. This because he saw a video on how to forget and undo love. Just when Nelson is going to burn the letter, he is interrupted, and by mistake Benito is going to deliver it to Esther. She is very surprised to read everything. He says that he is mega offended. She even shows it to Pedro. Obviously, Esther has no idea of talking to Nelson while he suffers and even begins to pray as soon as he finds out that his beloved Esther already has the letter. For her part, Elena finally returns home and is super happy to see Nico. Ernesto continues to behave as if everything is perfect between them, but she subtly rejects him surely because he is not strong yet. What great is that Elena remembers perfectly that she loves Pedro, so she calls him and tells him besides, they remain to be seen. By the way, she finds out that her housekeeper about the strange pills she found for her. The next day, Ernesto meets with Jimmy to solve his blackmail, but as he finds out that this is Pedro's partner, he decides to hire him to work for him. Meanwhile, Elena goes to see Pedro and lies to Nico so he does not tell his father anything. As soon as the lady and the mechanic meet, they merge into a big kiss. Wow, I hope this love ends well. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Make sure post notifications are turned on so that you'll be notified every time I upload another video. Till next time, guys. Bye bye.